Welcome to another episode of Classic Bruins. I'm your host, Andy Brickley. In 1990, the Bruins finished first in the Adams division, amassing 101 points and winning the President's Trophy for the league's best record. They entered the playoffs facing a dangerous underdog Hartford Whalers team that, though they finished fourth in the Adams division, featured experienced and tough players. Captain Ron Francis and winger Kevin Dineen made the Whalers a threat to win any playoff series they played. Going into the fourth game of the series, the Bruins were trailing the Whalers 2-1. Despite the must-win situation, the Bruins came out flat in Game 4 and fell behind 5-2 after 2 periods. Facing long odds, the Bruins would refuse to yield, scoring 4 unanswered goals in the third period to even up the series with the Whalers. Dave Poulin would lead the way with 2 goals as the Bruins rallied despite the absence of Captain Ray Bourque, who had suffered a bruised hip in Game 2 and was unable to play.
Reggie Lemelin getting the nod and goal for the Boston Bruins. Veteran, experience. Count on him to take the pressure and handle it well. Peter Sidorkiewicz, the one question mark the Whalers had was their goaltending since they traded away Mike Liut. But around Hartford, the same Mike Liut who? Peter Sidorkiewicz doing very, very well in the nets. The Bruins must find a way to get him, rattle him somehow. Hitting him when he comes out of the crease isn't a bad way to do it. Fred?
And for the first time that I can remember, Tony Harrington did not sing the national anthem. It was Lisa Harmon. And you don't change that ritual. Remember Kate Smith?
Yes.
In Philadelphia, of course. Lyndon Byers on the ice. Clearing it over the line. It is blocked by Jennings. He's on defense with Shaw. Rolls to Galley. Driven in now by Poulin. Poulin, Burridge left and Byers right. Bruins moving the puck in deep. Shaw looking for an opening. Can't clear it out. Kept in by Poulin on the boards. Now it's cleared away. Galley looking for Byers. Byers a hard hit on Anderson as Anderson cleared it in. Bruins, the puck hit Frazier, prevented a real sharp opportunity for Boston. Sidorkiewicz comes well out of his net to knock it away from Neely, but Yanni steals. Wesley now to Weimer. And the Bruins' Hoggood is back. He's at left wing with Yanni and Neely on the right wing. Samuelson going to clear it in. Everson, a hard hit. He knocked down Yanni with a really solid hit. Tippett drives it in the Boston corner. Lemlin trying to clear it out. And Everson is right there to put it on, and a deflected shot in. Hartford scores in the weirdest shot you want to see, as Everson was putting it in front, and it deflected off a stick and in the net. 1-0 Hartford.
Well, Reggie Lemelin came out of the net. He was going to clear it, dumped it in the corner. This shot hits a foot. Right there, an arm off of Weimer's arm, right through Reggie's legs. Unfortunate break. Right here, it's going to be just a clearing. It's a desperation clear. Nothing a goaltender can do about that. He was expecting the play to get across the Tippett, never got there.
Well, Everson threw a hard hit on Gianni and then paid off with a goal. And 1-0 Hartford, unassisted. And first shot by Hartford in the net. And Carter trying to come out. The first goal so important. Carpenter now moving over the line. Trying to cut in. He's stopped by Lavaseur. Shaw stopped by Bob Sweeney. Shot goes wide. Shaw able to get possession. Clear it around the boards. Galley trying to keep it in as the Bruins have to gamble. It is 1-0 for Hartford. Dean Everson unassisted on a casual shot from the right boards. And the Bruins can, of course, ill afford that with a 1-0 lead for Hartford right off the bat. Here's over the line for Christian, and the play called offside.
Well, the keys to this hockey game are going to be, got to win the one-on-one battles, intestinal fortitude. If anyone else plays this game, that's just pure and simple guts and hard work. Do the things that got them here in first place. The Bruins have got to be a little bit more relaxed, skate hard, back check, and they got to, all the little things that happen are also face-offs, and that's a big part of this game.
Beers with it, clearing it in, but Hartford able to cover. Babbage winding up and fires it right out. That's the style they will play with the 1-0 lead. Peterson forced to just clear it with the pressure by Hartford. Samuelson now gives it to Tomlak. For Hull. His shot is wide. Not a bad scoring bid. Puck kept in by Corvo in front. Tomlak had Lemlin dead to rights, and the shot was blocked. Puck kept in, back for Samuelson. Pass up blocked. Bounces for Babbage. Hartford putting the pressure on. Bruins trying to come out. Run into Frazier again. Hull has lost his helmet. Clears it in deep. Here's there. And knocked down on the play. Corvo. Puck kept in by Babbage. Corvo bounces and deflects outside the Boston line.
Randy Burridge stole that puck in front of the net. What a tremendous defensive play. We talked about getting down low. Somebody in front of the net helping out that defense. Excellent example of it right there.
And that was Tomlak all alone in front. Bruins without their first shot yet. Gould takes a hit from Samuelson. Rolls it in deep. Anderson trying to move it out. Bruins Wesley keeps it in. Down goes Frazier again. Boy, he's more involved in the first couple of minutes of this game than some of the players. He's been right in where the puck is. Babbage broken up. Chance for Boston. Byers for Duras. And he is checked. Byers a pass in, deflects wide. Going for it. Gould behind the net. Samuelson there. Gets it for Tomlak. And he drops it out. Hartford wants a line change. 4 minutes played. Bruins without a shot on. Hartford has 2 and 1 scored. A deflected shot by Everson. Wesley clears in. Jennings with it. Bruins have to create some offense. They're trying to do it. The defenseman pinching in, but there's a clear out by Jennings. Weimer trying to connect with somebody. Could be icing. No, they wave it off. Sedorkovic dropping it off. In deep goes Jennings. And he clears it out. No icing. Back goes Don Sweeney. Tip it right after him. And winding up is Greg Hogwood. In the center ice. Penetrates, shoots right on from 40 feet. And a save by Sedorkovic. Boston's first shot. Boy, they allowed Hogwood plenty of skating room, and he can fly.
That was all set up by Jim Weimer. Picked for Hogwood. Set him up in his own end to spring loose.
Long pass up. Weimer connecting with Janney. Janney forced back. Now it's up for Don Sweeney. Bruins have to create that offense. Just the one shot by Hogwood, handled by Sedorkovic. 1-0 Hartford, first period. Out comes Burt. Checked at the Boston line. Covered by Ladouceur. Francis. Krieger over the line. Broken up by Galley. And a battle for it behind the net now. Carpenter checks the play. There's Krieger to keep it in. Rolls near the net. Lemlin trying to tie it up. And Francis turned the net. Knocked down by Bob Sweeney, but jammed it there. Samuelson fires wide. The rebound is Carter. Carter looking for Galley. And Carpenter steals in. All alone with Bob Sweeney. And he can't get the pass in front. Boston's best chance so far. Carpenter on a steal moved in with Bob Sweeney. Babbage winding up. Hartford leads 1-0. Now taking over, rookie defenseman Bob Beers up from the Maine Mariners to Carter. Rolled in easy and routine for Sedorkovic. 13:54 left in the first period. 1-0 the Whalers. Bruins are skating well. Here comes Christian. Christian gets by the defense. Burt bearing in. The pass in front. Blocked. Cleared away by Howell. Back checking.
That's better.
Back for it. Beers winding up. Hull's helmet is down in the Boston corner. Puck driven in by Jennings. Back for it. Wesley. Wesley is hit by Corvo. Howell trying to get it. And the Bruins break it out. Burridge, good chance here. And his pass is too far ahead of the center. Poulin. Knocked back in the Boston end by Jennings. Just the one shot by Boston. 3 by Hartford, and Hartford leads 1-0. A long pass looking for Janney. Rolls all the way to Sedorkovic. Back for Jennings. Hartford has defended well. Here's Peterson gambling to keep it in, and he does. He rolls it to the corner. Bruins trying to get right in and forecheck. Galley. Puck knocked away. In the center ice comes Tomlak, but he starts the play anew. Hartford changing up. Galley breaks it up. Galley to Hogwood. Over the line to Janney. Janney to Hoggood in deep. Neely is open. Can't get it. Chasing it, Galley to keep it in. Couldn't do it. Another chance for Boston. Did not pay off on a shot on goal. Tippett knocked down Hoggood. Neely knocks down the defenseman Ladouceur. The play is broken up by Samuelson and cleared to center ice. Hartford guarding that one-goal lead, doing a marvelous job. Hoggood trying to move, can't do it. And Tippett gets it. Checked by Weimer. Weimer takes him all the way to the corner. Still battling for it. Continuous action, no whistles. And out of the corner comes Deneen. Deneen's pass broken up by Hoggood. Hoggood flipping it in. Carpenter gets it. Goes behind the net. Great play by Carpenter. Now coming out in front. A quick shot now. Carter stops. A shot by Don Sweeney and a save. Two in a row. Two great chances for Boston there. Back comes Krieger to tip it in the Boston end. Bruins with opportunities there and set up by Bob Carpenter.
Great hustle by Carpenter. Heads up play to get that set up.
Bruins gambling to keep it in. Stolen by Francis. He breaks it out. Over the line to Krieger. Shot for a save by Lemlin. Galley trying to come out. Kicks it ahead. Breaking Don Sweeney. Leads the rush. And drops it in as Boston changes up. 11 minutes left in the first period. Bruins break up the place to Durkovich. Covers it. Fires broken up. A shot by Gould. Just missed on the far side. And the Bruins now Corriveau breaking over the line on Beers. Forced and checked and broken up by Beers. Strong play by the rookie. And he starts it out as he controls it. With Doris on the left. Fires in. Doris hustling in. But Hartford gets there. They can't clear it out. Beers shot in the screen. A save by Sedurkovich. Boston getting the chances here. The puck cleared out now over the line. It is Ferraro rolling it around for Hull, still without the helmet. Indeed, Ferraro gets it in the corner, broken up by Beers. Wesley starts back, 1-0 Hartford. Fires, gets it back from Wesley, he breaks. Now fires as Boston changes up. A fast pace to the game. The shots are listed 4-2 for Hartford, but the Bruins have just simply missed chances. Lemlin coming way out, clears it to the boards. The Bruins started out. Breaking Christian, and he's broken up by Samuelson. The follow-up by Galley. He loses to Burke, and Burke gets it over the line. Cleared in deep, but the play called offside. Carpenter will take it for Boston.
One of the bright lights, one of the many bright lights for the Hartford Whalers is Dean Evason. He's been just playing superb hockey.
And Carpenter gets it over on the boards, and it's a battle for it there. Carpenter helping out. He was hit on the play by Samuelson, and Hartford finally comes out with the handle to it. Now around the other side, Carter has lost his stick, knocked down a man. Bruins scrap to keep it in, but the Whalers work it out. A clear in by Hull. Coming back is Galley. He's hit. Bruins trying to break. Can't do it. Knocked away by Corriveau. Wesley takes a hit from Hull. I mean, Hull has hardly been a factor all season long and playing a vigorous style of hockey here. At center ice, Carpenter wraps it in. 1:18 left in the first period. 1-0 Hartford. Shots are 10-7. And Hartford works it out carefully. Weimer and Corriveau. Christian and Ferraro. And back for Don Sweeney. 3-on-3 for Don. He can trap two Whalers. Sweeney coming. Gains the line. Slides it in. And the play is broken up by Kevin Deneen on Carter. Wheeled right out the center ice. Covered by Don Sweeney and wrapped right back in. 40 seconds left in the period. Babbage. Tippett. Into center ice to Everson. Over the line. Checked on the play by Weimer. And Burridge back for it. Burridge to Weimer. Weimer looking for Neely. Maybe icing. Sidorkovich going to play it, though. Gets it around and a hit. And a penalty coming. Ladouceur has flattened a Bruin as Sidorkovich was hit while making the play. And a penalty on Boston is the initial signal. There may be more.
Goaltenders, he goes behind the net like that. Fair game. That'll rattle Sidorkovich a little bit. That's what Burridge did it for, hopefully. There's a good clean check. He never nailed him or nothing. Babbage reaches over the shoulder. Burridge knows it. Got a stick in the face.
From Ladouceur.
From Ladouceur.
Burridge is going out. What helped that penalty, of course, was the fact that the helmet went off. Now a discussion down by the Hartford cage. Hartford leads 1-0 here. In the final minute of play, looking at Rick Lee on the Hartford bench. The question is, will he call something on Ladouceur? Cam Neely is still arguing. Matching penalty.
Matching penalty.
Well, there's no question that they did match. I mean, we saw the replay, and
well, I was wondering whether Kerry Fraser picked it up or not. That's what concerned me, but never cut Burridge. But he got the stick in the face.
And the face-off coming up with the first period winding down. The goal by Everson came at 1:18 of the freakish sort, thrown in from the right wing boards, deflected off a Bruin and by Lemlin. And that's been it. After that, excellent goaltending by Reggie Lemlin and by Peter Sidorkovich. Faceoff is outside the line. Everson gets it to Samuelson. Cleared to Wesley. 7 seconds left. Played around the Boston zone. The battle in the corner, and that's it in the first period. And the score at the end of one period is Hartford 1 and Boston 0. At left wing with Francis and Verbeek, and Corvo has alternated with Todd Krieger. He's the more experienced player, of course, as a winger, and Rick Lee thinking just a bit of defense. He can do that. It is 1-0 for Hartford. Samuelson takes control and fires it out by everybody, maybe icing. It is. In the face-off, they keep track of them here. They list 12 for Hartford and 6 for Boston. I think they count everything, including center ice. And really, if you're talking about face-offs, talk about in the attacking or defending zone. Center ice really isn't.
The end zone is where well, they're valuable everywhere. But I mean, obviously the crucial ones are going to be in your end zones for possession in whatever end of the building you're in. And the Bruins are not faring very well in that category. I would say they probably won one, I think, or two, possibly a scrambly one. But
here's Carpenter against Francis, and this one is down and fires, and Carpenter kicks it back to the point. It's kept in by Galley. Fired around. Now Krieger hit by Galley. Able to retain control. Checked by Byers. Byers trying to make the play from the corner. He's checked. Carter flashes around. Drops it off. Carpenter a shot. Tipped wide by Sidorkovich. Centering blind pass by Byers. Just picked off by the Whalers, and Verbeek clears it in the Boston zone. Galley trying to get away from Krieger. Gets it up the board and breaking out now 2-on-2. Carpenter and Carter over the line. Carpenter rather, the shot and the save. Sidorkovich. Kept in by Carter. Checked by Francis. Francis is an excellent defensive player. And, Rick Lee, of course, realizes that too and can create plenty of offense. This puck is cleared near Lemlin. Backward is Wesley. Long pass center ice. Picked up now by Samuelson. Trying to clear it out. Checked. Kept in by Beers. They say, no, this is an offside play. Plenty of chances in this game. I don't mean shots on net. I mean playing left wing on this line and a point on the power play. Of course, it was an abbreviated power play. Puck bounces back. Wesley back for it. Deneen is forechecking. Everson, too. He scored the lone goal of the game. A long lead pass. Hoggard in pursuit of Samuelson. Samuelson pokes it around the boards. Deneen wheels it away, takes a hit from Neely. But Everson just clears it out. And, of course, Hartford with that 1-0 lead can do that. Tippett on Beers. Knocks him down. Puck kept in. Beers hits Deneen and takes him down. Beers has played a fine game. Here's Shaw weaving, moving, shooting, and scoring. Shaw makes it 2-0 on a backhander as he cut in from the right point.
Well, Shaw certainly has the hot hand for the Whalers. Leading the club in scoring, I believe, with a goal and 4 assists. Here he comes in with a backhand. Dumps it through. Reggie just never got the leg on it.
Brad Shaw, who had a goal and 3 assists the other night, gets a very big score for the Hartford Whalers.
That's a hustle by Deneen to get in front of Lemel and to screen him.
And now it is 2-0 for Hartford. As they score early in the first period, Dean Everson, and early in the second, Brad Shaw. And again, it's the first shot on net of the period. Everson's was in the first period. And Poulin wraps it in. Babbage with it now. Babbage checked by Christian. Babbage lost his stick. And Tomlak back to cover the puck. Loses to Poulin's checking. Poulin wrapped up by Tomlak, though. Burridge trying to get it free. Tomlak still wrapping up Poulin. Burridge comes out with it. Burridge trying to make the play. He's checked by Shaw. Shaw, a rookie defenseman. A drop pass, intercepted. Babbage breaks it out. Babbage, 2-on-1 with Young. The shot to save Lemlin. The rebound comes off the backboards. Knocked away, loose. Galley clears it up in the center ice. Poulin breaking. Lead on the left for Burridge. Burridge works it in deep. Boston changing up a 2-0 lead for Hartford. Burt starts it out. In the center ice, Anderson. A shot, a save by Lemlin. And he hangs on and gets the whistle.
Right here, Dave Christian in the turnaround. Can't pick up Babbage. Babbage is flying down. He's eliminated the play in his mind. Snaps a quick wrist shot. Reggie makes the save. Goes to the backboards with Al Peterson.
And a face-off now to the right of Reggie Lemlin. Everson on the draw. Carpenter wins it cleanly. Weimer wraps it around. And got out. Kept in by Deneen. Weimer for Neely. Neely checked in the corner. Weimer trying to make the play out. Can't do it. Kept in by Everson. He's hit by Neely, and Neely gets the puck. Neely starts it out off the boards. Can't connect with Hogwood. Loose puck tipped up by Tippett. Tippett, a screen shot deflected wide by Weimer. Centered. Everson wheeled. Missed. And back comes Boston in the center ice. Carpenter with Carter and Neely. Off for Neely. Neely checked by Jennings. Trying to make the play from the boards, but he's 2 men on him, and Jennings gets it for Samuelson. For Deneen. And Tippett rolls it in the Boston end. About 4 minutes played here in the second period. Out for Boston comes Janney over the line, cutting, moving in. Can't cut in, and it's taken by Francis. Hit by Christian behind the net. Taken by Burt for Lotta Sir, and the Whalers break it out. Krieger back for Burt. Burt, a shot kicked out by Lemlin. 3-on-2 Boston. 3-on-1 for the moment. Janney with it over the line with Christian. Holding in front. Christian, a score! Christian from Janney as the Bruins get on the board, trailing 2-1.
That boy can pass the puck. Greg Janney finds Dave Christian, who pulls the trigger. A typical hard-working goal right there. Carter dumps it off. Janney coming up. He's got Ladiseur, pulls him over, giving Christian time to go to the net. And Dave Christian one-times it. Sidorkowicz just got the legs open. That could be a very big goal for the Bruins at this point, down 2-0. Get things going. What a nice play by Craig Janney. Dave Christian making no mistake.
Emerson scored in the first period, 1-0 Hartford. In the second period, at 2:04, Shaw unassisted. At 4:35, Christian from Janney and Carter.
Bobby Carpenter's being used on all the draws now.
And he wins this one. Peterson has not played much on defense, but he's out there now. Bruins work it to Carpenter at center ice. Carpenter for Bob Sweeney, trying to get it back. Broken up. Fought for. Peterson trying to keep it in. Hartford breaks it out. Here comes Anderson again. Anderson crisscrossing for Samuelson. Shot hit the side of the net. Not exactly on the post, but very close on a drive by Samuelson. Here's one here by Scott Young, and he misses. Babbage able to keep it in. Knocked away by Lemlin. And Hartford getting their chances, leading 2-1. Puck pops in the air, kept in by Young. Young for Tomlak. Hit by Bob Beers. Carpenter trying to dig it away. And Young comes off the corner with it. The shot and the save by Lemlin, holding the short side. Tomlak is on it again. Now it's picked off by Peterson. Peterson. Beers in the center ice. Bruins want a line change. Can't get it. Back comes Anderson, a tireless player. There's Dineen. Dineen, a shot. Scores! Kevin Dineen makes it 3-1 as the Hartford attack was relentless.
Right here. They give it up. Mikhail Anderson, they take the body. Dineen gets a quick shot, snaps it.
Well, Boston wanted a line change, but Hartford wouldn't give up the puck and kept it inside the line. Babbage to Dineen, and that paid off with a score.
Well, there's Everson and Poulin are in the box for roughing. Mike Milbury behind the bench. Got to get something going here, quick.
Puck is cleared out, racing for Corvo. Scores! Corvo on a breakaway makes it 4-1. We talked about the journeymen who are producing. I tell you, it is incredible, the production that Hartford is getting for players like Corvo and Anderson.
There's a bouncing puck. Corvo just got body position on Galley. Reggie went down, shut it off, and Corvo had tremendous speed going for him. Goes wide and tucks it home. This is an uphill climb that is pretty well insurmountable at this point. Corvo fakes it, goes left. Almost missed the net, but got enough of it.
Ivan Corvo breaking out and showing great speed. Remember when he played with the Capitals, he scored a couple of goals against the Bruins, but his average production would be under 10. Francis and Carpenter. Krieger with it. Good battle to keep it in. Can't do it. Galley to Carpenter. He fires it in. Boston forechecking, trying to get it. Don Sweeney is in deep for Burridge. He's pinned. Francis gets control. And a lead for Verbeek. He missed it. Might have been a breakaway. Indeed, Verbeek keeps the puck, so it's not icing. He got there eventually, touched it first. Krieger taps it in the corner. Verbeek there. Now for Krieger. Back for Verbeek. Galley on him. And it's rolled near the net.
That's just great work by Ferraro.
Ferraro it is. And the Bruins get control. Started away. 3-on-2 for the moment. The Carpenter in the middle. Off on the right for Duras. Can't get it. Carpenter. Bates gives it to Wesley. Shot scores! Wesley from Carpenter to make it 4-2. And I would say that might be the first soft shot that Sidorkovich has let in.
It is a great play by Bobby Carpenter right there. Goes off the heel of Christian's stick. Carpenter turns, fakes the shot, slips the pass. Now you've got Sidorkovich moving. He just never saw it. He was waiting for it to come from Carpenter. And it comes from Wesley right here. Just a quick wrist shot. Sidorkovich down, still hasn't seen it. It's by you, Peter. Now we got to get another one before this period ends.
So it is 4-2 as Wesley gets it from Carpenter.
Hartford's just out there playing relaxed, having fun, playing hard. And things are bouncing their way.
They have 11 shots and the Bruins have 11 to this point with 4 minutes left in the period. Jennings winding up. A lead too far. Weimer wraps it to the Hartford line. Jennings takes it back. Pass up, stopped. Weimer intercepted. Francis scores! Jim Weimer intercepted by Francis. Francis scores to make it 5-2. And they have been opportunists as the captain of Hartford, Ron Francis, picked this off Weimer.
There's two Bruins trying to hit one guy. Jim Weimer had nobody to pass it to but Randy Burridge. Reggie Lemelin didn't get to see that one either.
Well, you more or less had Weimer all alone with two Whalers there.
Two Bruins try to hit Verbeek at center ice. And Francis reaches out, steals the puck.
Francis has been a commanding presence on faceoffs.
Mike Milbury's playing the details too, but he's trying to find somebody that can win faceoffs. He's had to use Bobby Carpenter all night.
Francis wins it. The Bruins try to nullify it around the boards. Burridge does. Carpenter can't get the shot away though. The Whalers guarded well, and they work it out. Verbeek clears it in the Boston zone. Tomlak hustles after it. Checked by Wesley. Duras trying to come out. Duras gets it up on the left wing side for Burridge. It is broken up immediately by Babbage. Wesley fails to clear. Verbeek keeps it in. Loses to Babbage. Loses to Burridge, rather. And the Bruins started out. Up to Carpenter. Carpenter now gives it to Beers. But the Whalers are massing along the line, making sure there are no breakthroughs. And Deneen can't get this one, and Boston starts it back. Up the left side, Carpenter is ridden off by Samuelson. Backfoot Beers. Cleared it into the Whalers zone. Boston changing up with a minute left in the second period. A big one for the Hartford Whalers. They have scored 4 goals. The Bruins have scored 2, but the Whalers lead it 5-2. Carter over the line. Check. Gets it into Janney. Janney cross for a shot here by Galley that's deflected into the stands. And Janney with that uncanny eye able to find the man who is open. And Galley was open, but then quickly checked.
No, it wasn't. What he found was a man that was really covered. Looking for the late man is what he wanted. Gary Galley was the point man. The Bruins are not working it down low at all. The Hartford Whalers taking that high play away. Taking away the point men pretty well. As soon as the Bruin gets the puck with any kind of control, our Whalers just, they're communicating, they're talking, they're spreading out and picking up their men. Then the one man forcing the puck handler, forcing him to make the quick play.
Francis with a big goal to make it 5-2. Whalers failed to clear it after winning the faceoff, and it goes to Neely. Neely cross for Galley. The shot deflected wide. Janney puts it in front quickly, knocked away from Neely. Neely gets it away up to Carter. Carter for Janney. Quick pass in front. Puck kept in, a backhander by Neely, who was blocked somehow in front and cleared by the Whalers. 18 seconds left. Neely up for Peterson. Peterson's pass goes outside the line, brought back in. No, they're not offside. Carter a long shot, wide. 5 seconds left. And Shaw controlling. And that is it in period number 2. The score at the end of 2 periods of play, Hartford 5 and Boston 2. Andy Moe goes in goal for the Boston Bruins here starting the third period. Mike Melbury is a coach of the changes and doesn't stay too long. If something isn't going right, he makes a move to fix it. He has, I don't think Bob Sweeney's been out since.
No, not since that last goal along the blue line where he stood and watched the play. But Bob Sweeney is not alone. There's a few of the guys who are just second-guessing themselves. Standing still, the Bruins are hoping that the play works, that they hope it bounces to them and they can do something. They're all thinking breakaway. They're all thinking goal. They're not thinking game. They're not thinking concept. They're thinking individual at this point, trying to get their team going, looking to each other. But believe me, there isn't anyone there that doesn't want to win this hockey game. It's just something that it's like a disease. Once it starts, it's very difficult to shake.
Don Sweeney starts on defense with Gary Galley, and he's back. And the Bruins move it out. And Brad Shaw, a bright young star, rookie defenseman who scored a big goal, fires it in.
That was an excellent example. The pass up to Carter, right? And then he's got a Whaler on him, and it's just too hard for him to make a play, so he has to tip it out.
Well, that's the intensity the Whalers are
just playing tremendous positional hockey.
Right on the man. They're right on Don Sweeney in the corner. Tip it. And the Bruins work it up to Neely, but he has to get control first. Now to Don Sweeney, forced back by Dineen, finally clears it out, but Samuelson breaks it up. Galley trying to keep it, and now Don Sweeney clearing in wide, but the Bruins are changing up at this point, and with a big line out there, Hartford simply contained the play very, very well, guarding a 3-goal lead. Krieger flashes over the line. Around the boards, the Bruins get it. Poulin now starts it out with Burridge. 3-on-3. Francis stays back. This shot here by Poulin is deflected wide. The Bruins had a bid. Falling down with Beers. Breaking is for a beat. And the pass broken up. Boy, they squandered an opportunity there, and back comes Poulin. Poulin over the line. The drop pass, Wesley moves in. In front, shots. Score! Poulin finally jammed it home as Wesley set him up in front, and that makes it 5-3. Dave Poulin with the score.
Well, if anything's going to happen, it had to be started early. Now you're going to have the Hartford Whalers. This is a drop pass that trails away from Wesley, but Wesley doesn't quit on it. He one-hands it to Poulin, and Dave just takes a second swipe at it. Sudurkiewicz lost it on the rebound, but a great play. Wesley fends off Burt right there, slides it across. Sudurkiewicz makes the original save, and then it just slides home.
That play started in the Boston zone. The Whalers had it look like a 3-on-1, and they squandered it. Francis overskated it.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
Amazing. It is back to Galley. The shot is wide. Burridge trying to battle for it in the corner. The Whalers control. Krieger gets it out. Burridge knocks it back in.
Don Sweeney there hesitating, just didn't want to go in and get caught. Gonna have to take some chances here.
Krieger breaks it out now with Verbeek. Verbeek trying to get it back. Intercepted. Verbeek steals from Don Sweeney. Moog knocks it away. A centering pass. And Galley has it. Up the middle. Poulin. Good break here. 3-on-2 to Poulin in the middle. Off on the left for Burridge. The shot for save Sudurkiewicz. 3-on-2 for Boston then. Poulin trying to come back. Knocked down. No penalties are being called. And very unlikely in the third period unless it's flagrant. Sudurkiewicz makes this clear himself. Winding up is Wesley. There was a good scoring bid. Burridge from Poulin on that one on a 3-on-2 break for Boston. But Hartford not giving up too many. Everson over the line. Shot goes high. Bruins started out. Here's Neely. Now with Janney. Janney over the line. Along the line right in. Score! Bob Beers, the rookie from Craig Janney to make it 5-4.
Now the Hartford Whalers are going to start to second-guess themselves. What that was a Janney-Neely takeoff. Right here, watch Neely draws all the attention. 1, 2, 3 Whalers. Even Dineen was over there. Bob Beers all alone on the left side. Janney threads the needle once again. Fakes it to Neely. I'm going to dump it to Cam. That's what they all thought. Nobody picks up Bob Beers. Now it's a hockey game.
How about Craig Janney? Spotting the man you should fire it to. And there is Bob Beers, the rookie. His first National Hockey League goal comes in a playoff game. Craig Janney has set up a couple for the Boston Bruins. The goal by Christian, and this one by Bob Beers, the rookie defenseman. Shot by Babbitt, saved, hitting the post. Hartford on the rebound. Oh, break for Boston there. And the Bruins started out. Up the middle, Sweeney over the line for Poulin. He lost it. John Sweeney keeps it in. He's checked on the play. Poulin battling for it in the Hartford-Whalers zone, and Burridge is broken up. And away comes Anderson. Burridge after him. Anderson trying to put it in front. Blocked by Galley. And out comes Burridge with Poulin. 3 Whalers back. Burridge gains the line. A shot. Tried to pass, and it went wide. Poulin wraps it around the boards. Burridge is knocked down. Beers trying to keep it in. Does. To Burridge. Burridge to Poulin. Score! The Boston Bruins tie it with 3 straight goals. Dave Christian.
What a play by Bob Beers to keep it in. The scratching and fighting and one-on-one battles by Poulin, by Burridge. And then they find Dave Christian far over. A one-timer snap home tie ball game.
An incredible comeback.
But
Bob Beers, the big...
Here's Beers working, punches it in. There's Burridge to Poulin, who turns around, knew that Christian was over there. And Dave Christian makes no mistake with a one-timer. Now we got a quiet Hartford crowd here now.
The Boston Bruins with 3 straight goals. The score, 2:48 left, third period. Face-off in the Boston zone. Carpenter won the last one against Francis. Not this one. It is back. Ladouceur shot, saved by Moog, short side. Moog replaced Lemlin at the start of the third period. Wesley trying to come out, up the boards. Bruins can't clear it out. Jennings keeps it in for Corriveau, who has scored a goal. Right across in front, blocked! Verbeek trying to put it in front, but net dislodged, and boy, they came so close as Corriveau fired to Verbeek right in front.
What a great play by Bob Beers. All he did was take Verbeek back of the net, knock the net off its moorings. This is close. Oh, so close. Right there, hits a foot and just squirts loose. Beers right there. Verbeek's in front, takes him to the net. Net dislodged. Nothing can happen after that. What a play by Beers. Heads up thinking.
The rookie Bob Beers taking a regular shift on the Boston defense, paired with Wesley. And the other pairing is Galley and Don Sweeney.
What's got to scare Mike Milbury is those face-offs now.
2:29 left, third period. Face-off to the right of Andy Moog. The shots are now 9 Boston, 7 for the Hartford Whalers here in the third period. Hartford led 5-2 at the end of 2. Emerson, Deneen, Tippett for the Whalers. Shaw and Jennings. And it's back, left point. Jennings clears it in deep. Deneen trying to put it in front, does. Bruins knock it away. No icing, they say.
Hartford golfed it out.
And Burridge down on Shaw. Shaw getting a screen, able to come out. He got protection from Jennings there. Whalers over the line. Burridge trying to knock it out. He's checked on the play. Puck is loose. Poulin fighting for it. Poulin works it behind the net. John Sweeney for Neely. Out to Burridge. A break with Poulin. Poulin may be open. Over the line, Burridge in. And it rolls in, and Sidorkovic, it's in the net! The Bruins score with 1:44 left, and a backhander in by Burridge. And the Bruins lead 6-5.
Unbelievable hard work. Burridge goes backhand. I don't know if Dave Poulin tipped it.
An incredible turn. It was a soft
turn of
backhander.
events. Right there, Neely all the way to Burridge. There's Dave Poulin streaking up the middle. Burridge comes blue line, cuts across. Poulin goes to the net. It's sliding. Poulin knows it. Hits his toe of his foot. Poulin's waiting, swipes at it. Davey Poulin, big goal that is. Wow, right there, Randy Burridge, all done by Neely to Burridge, and Poulin driving to the net. Crash that net. Right there, Poulin's fighting. Sidorkovic loses it. Poulin gulps at it on his knees, and a goal, a head goal by the Bruins.
Is that ever called driving to the net?
That is crashing the net. Go to the net. Anything happens, no matter what speed that puck is going, drive to the net.
Dave Poulin, acquired in the trade for Ken Linsman with the Philadelphia Flyers. A ton of experience in playoffs. A hustling, digging player, and he gets that one. It was a soft backhander in by Burridge, but confusion reigned with Poulin heading for the net and foiling Sidorkovic. Carpenter drives it in deep. The Bruins lead for the first time in the game. We're down to 1:37 left. The Whalers, Francis, now Samuelson, broken up at the Boston line.
Somebody's got to get on the puck carrier, force things to happen.
Christian gets it. Carpenter broke up that play. Christian clears it in. 1:19 left. Sidorkovic stays in. The goal, Poulin, Burridge, and Neely assisting. Whalers are over the line. Verbeek puts it in front. Skated off by Bob Carpenter. A breakout. Sidorkovic out of the net. Able to save it, though, as he just got back in. 1:02 left. Bruins battle to keep it in the Whalers zone. Whalers work it free at center ice. Flipped into the Boston end. Back is Wesley. Galley clears it around. France is able to keep it in. Sidorkovic is out. Bruins trying to get it from the corner. Battle it around. And the Bruins are able to clear it out. No icing. 35 seconds left. Extra skater on for Hartford. 6-5 Boston. Whalers get it over the line. Broken up by Neely. He can't clear it out. It is kept in for Dineen. He's broken up. Battle it around in front. Dineen is shot. Blocked. Carpenter can't clear it out. Kept in now. Up. Blocked. Bruins clear it out. Poke it away. 19 seconds left. Here comes Neely. Can't hit the net. Under 10. 7 seconds left. At center ice.
What a win for the Boston Bruins.
What a victory by Boston. They salute Andy Moog, who did not allow a goal. They scored 4 goals in the third period after trailing 5-2. They tie up the series at 2 games apiece.
Dineen just threw a punch at Byers. This one could get ugly. You want to talk confidence, a fleeting thing. The Hartford Whalers got you on the ropes. They got you down 5-2. You're all but dead. 3-1 in games. And they cough it up to the Bruins, who never quit. They came out, got goals, some hard work. Andy Moog shut the door in the third period.
Look at Mike Milbury. Oh, what a jubilant young man as he salutes Galley or
and deserving
any Bruin at all. Craig Janney.
Milbury got his team together, come up with
Wesley, a great game for
Glenn Wesley got it started. Bob Beers got himself a goal. Dave Christian, a beauty. A tremendous hustle by Dave Poulin. A tremendous effort. What a comeback.
And the final score, Boston 6 and Hartford 5.
The Hartford Whalers simply wouldn't let the Bruins get off easy in the first round series from 1990. The Bees knew they were a better team, but they continually had to battle back against the tenacious Whalers. The series would eventually run to 7 games, and the Bees would win the decisive game in front of their home crowd to move on to the Adams Division Finals. I'm Andy Brickley. Be sure to join us next time for another classic Bruins game.